And I kind of talked him out of that, and then you know, I said, you're going to end up in a stew or a soup, or a rabbit or a horse will eat you or something. But and then he wanted to be an actor, you know.
Nice.
So he was always like writing little stories and filming little things with his little video camera, and it's just something he always wanted to do. But my concern was, you know, be a child first.
Right.
And by the time he was 9, it was unbearable. He just kept begging me. So we sort of, you know, relented and let him get into the theater programs around the area, and he just took off from there, and here he is.
Wow. Well, they kept calling him back, and they kept calling him back. He kept, I mean, for him to book his first job, the very first one he went out on, that is like incredible. It takes some actors and actresses 200 auditions just to land one job.
Oh, I know.
So he's way ahead of his time.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it was that that's just what he, you know, if you're 2 years old and you know what you want to be when you grow up. I mean, I'm 59. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. You know, if I ever grow up. So I think just knowing that at such a young age and being dedicated to it and following through and working on it, like he never wanted to be anything else. And you know, some people said to him, well, what's your fallback plan? And you know, I always kind of felt like if you have a fallback plan, you're going to fall back, because that's usually the easier way to do. Just go for what you want to do. Yeah. You know, just go for it, and so that's kind of how, you know, how we approached that.
Well, that sounds like me. I have 2 A plans. I don't believe in B plans.
Right, exactly, because that's the easy way, you know, and you'll tend to take. I think people naturally are. Most people are lazy, so if something's easier and you can make money and make a living or whatever, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you really have a passion for something, you should just go for it.
So how was that process, taking him to audition and going here and going there?
It was hectic. I mean, it was mostly New York and Philadelphia, and you know, New York's a good hour and a half away from where we live, but there's a lot of traffic and it's expensive to park, and you can't go. You have to go in with the child, but not to the audition room itself. But it's like you can't just park out front for 10 seconds and then come out. And sometimes they were like hundreds of kids that they were auditioning. So, you know, it tended to take a lot of time and, you know, a lot of travel. It was kind of grueling, actually, and you know. But you kind of, you know, just, you know, it was what he wanted to do. So, and you know, we both supported him, and he seemed to have some talent. So, you know, we just went for it with him.
Was there any particular time where there was a part that he really wanted and he didn't get it?
Yeah, there's quite a few of those. I mean, that happens to all actors and actresses. I think, you know, you really, really want something, but, you know, I always feel like things happen for a reason, and, you know, there was always something else that would come up and fill in the blanks, basically, you know. Yeah. So.
Did you ever get a part that somebody else couldn't do, and he got that part? I'll give you an example. Somebody was just booked up doing something else, and I asked the A-list celebrity that one time. He said, yeah, it happens all the time. What happens is, these actors, they want somebody,
right?
But they're busy, so they have a secondary guy that they'll use, and so that'd be Jeff Henderson,
right?
Jeffrey Henderson. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Did that ever happen to him? That he got a role he didn't expect, and somebody just called him up, casting director just called him up, and said, "Hey, got something for you." It's a gift.
I'm not sure. You know, Lost in Yonkers? Oh, okay.
See?
So,
See?
That's so long ago.
In his career, he had to have at least one of those.
Probably. Yeah.
I haven't had any of those yet, but I'm not as good as him.
Oh, yes, you are. This is a great show.
But you know what? I mean, man, that's just a gift, and it's a blessing when you get something that you don't count on.
Yeah, it is.
You know, somebody just call you up and say, "Hey, look, you know."
I know. I mean,
same thing Solly got. He got a gift. You know?
Oh my God.
Same thing.
He's the talent. We don't talk to him sometimes.
So anyway, this has been great. We on the top of the hour now. It's 3:59 p.m. That's how we do it on the Jeffrey Henderson Show.
Awesome.
Mom, this has been great talking to you.
Oh, you too, Jeffrey. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful talking to you.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yes, it has. And so again, we say thank you, thank your son, and also thanks Solly so much for coming out, being a part of our show on today.
great. Thank you so much for your time. It's a great show.
You're very welcome. Okay. It's 4 o'clock. We're definitely on the top of the hour. We own the hour. So again, you know, this is how we say it at the end of every show. A winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. I'm in it to win it, and I'm out.